Hey guys, this is our last day for King David. So let's look and see what happens. I'm excited. All right, so remember, after David defeated Goliath, he became very important. He was a very popular person in Israel. And the king during that time, King Saul, was oftentimes very grumpy and would ask David to come play his harp to calm him down. And the king had a son named Jonathan, and he and David become best buds. They promised that they would be best buddies forever. One day the prophet, though, came to David. Samuel the prophet came to find David, and he anointed his head with oil and told him that he would be the next king. When King Saul heard about David being anointed, he was so angry. He wanted his own son, Jonathan, to be king. But Jonathan, when he heard that David had been anointed to be king, he was happy. He knew God had a plan for David's life and that he would make a great king. But King Saul was so mean that he chased David away to try to stop him and hurt him so that he could stop him from becoming the king of Israel. David was so sad, but he had to run and hide from the mean King Saul for a very long time. Oftentimes he would hide with friends in caves, and he was so sad he wanted to go home. And one day, while King Saul and Jonathan were out on the battlefield, they were killed. David was so sad, even though the king had been unkind to him and ran him out of his own home. He was very sad because he had lost his best friend Jonathan, and he had also lost his king. Even though David was so sad, God blessed him. He went back to Israel and became king. King David missed his friend Jonathan so much that he asked his people, "Is there anyone left in Jonathan and Saul's family that I can just bless? I miss my friend Jonathan so bad. I just want to do something special for his family." One of King David's servants knew of a man that was part of Jonathan's family. He said, "Yes, there is one person left in Jonathan and Saul's family. His name is Mephibosheth, and he is lame in both of his feet." And so what that means is that his feet were crippled. They did not work. He could not walk on his own. And so King David sent for him. He said, "Go get him and bring him to me." Mephibosheth was not sure why he was brought before a king, especially King David. He was kind of nervous. He reluctantly went into the castle and bowed down before King David. Mephibosheth bowed down and said, "Here I am, King." He was really scared. But King David said, "Please don't be afraid. I want to bless you. Because you are a part of Jonathan's family, I want to give you everything that has been taken from you." Mephibosheth could not believe it. "Why are you being so kind to me?" asked Mephibosheth. "I remember how kind and awesome Jonathan was to me. I just want to repay his kindness." And so David showed his love for Jonathan and for God by being so kind to Mephibosheth. We too can show our love to people by being kind and sweet friends. What an awesome story. King David was an awesome king. Bye, guys.